And I've been trying to figure out which way the wind is blowing, and it's possibly blowing in conflicting directions. I don't know how the fans are going to receive this, because I've heard from some that don't like the idea of Aaron Rodgers. And there's that cluster of fans that wants to fire Mike Tomlin anytime they lose 2 in a row. And I don't know how the Venn diagrams would fit, like the people who want to get rid of Tomlin, the people who don't want Rodgers, the people who do want Rodgers, the people who want to keep Tomlin. There's this weird grid going on now.
Right.
And I would say to those who are reluctant to embrace Aaron Rodgers, the same thing I'd say to those who want to fire Mike Tomlin. Have you lost your minds? Like, Steelers fans, and this might surprise you that I would say this, but I think Steelers fans should be thrilled with the prospect of adding a guy who can come in and actually play quarterback the way that the coaching staff intends it to be played, and at a level that there aren't a lot of guys out there, and definitely not a lot of guys you can just go pluck in free agency who will come in and play the way you need the position to be played to complement everything else the Steelers do well. So this sense I'm getting from Steelers fans that they just don't want this guy, well, you must not want. You say you want to win, but you must not want to win. You must not want to win a playoff game for the first time since the 2016 season if you don't want Aaron Rodgers. Because you got to set aside whatever it is about him that you might not like unrelated to his ability to play quarterback and embrace Aaron Rodgers because he's going to help your team get to the playoffs and win when they get there. As opposed to how it's been since 2016 where, yeah, they can get there, but they can't win when they make it to the postseason. And to me, it's pretty simple. And, you know, you accuse me of Vikings' favorite team, Steelers' second favorite team. I'm all in with the Steelers signing Aaron Rodgers. I'm all out with the Vikings signing Aaron Rodgers. I don't think it's the time, the place, or the reason to do it there. It's everything positive in Pittsburgh. You're trying to win.
Yeah.
You're trying to stabilize the position.
Right.
You don't have a young guy who might be the answer like the Vikings do. Let's get Rodgers. Let's see what he can do. And we'll worry about next year because 25 could be a hell of a ride in Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers.
Agreed. I mean, we know there's playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. Aaron Rodgers with DK Metcalf and George Pickens, that intrigues me. And Freiermuth running down the middle. I don't know. I kind of like that. And then my other point to that, it goes, tell me the other options, Steelers fans. You're telling me you're excited? Because I had 2 Steeler fans this weekend text me, and to your point here, I'm jumping on the bandwagon here. Oh, I don't know if I want to deal with Rodgers. I'll just be okay if we start Mason Rudolph. Well, you go ahead and have fun with Mason Rudolph. You have fun in your 7-9 world. Tell me how that goes. Or 7-10. And every game is a struggle for 4-yard completions. And we're going to hope we can block a punt and TJ Watt can get a strip sack because that's how we'll win today. Right? I mean, the options that are out there are not in the stratosphere of Aaron Rodgers. That's what I think we're saying. He is clearly the best option. There's no doubt about that, and he fits in so many ways, and I think you explained that the right way. So that's what I would say to Steelers fans, too. I mean, he is the best option. He still has a lot of good on the field to give to the football team, and I think you need that kind of leader over there right now. That's where the other thing I look at it, it's like, hey, we know the defense has got leaders and people that are going to lead everybody down the right path. The offense, George Pickens, DK Metcalf, it might need a guy that's like Aaron Rodgers to keep the glue together. So that's what I'd be pumped for, and that's where I would want to see it. I certainly would. But I think he's going to take his time because your Minnesota Vikings are still a possibility.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.